All right, welcome back to our Kanto Park build where Storm is inbound. And we have a contract. Okay, that's an important thing to fix. And we have a contract to hatch some more dinosaurs. So we're working on that. In fact, let's work on that. So, more morose seems like the thing to do initially. You are going to be mad at me if I push you. I guess we'll rest you then. Hold on here. Also, a thought occurs to me. Have I ever upgraded my control center? No. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Test time. How many fossils do we have in storage? Oh, a ton. Please. I never actually assigned anybody, I guess. Okay. Damage. Bathrooms. All the bathrooms going down. Okay. No other problems. Quick gate check. Everything looks good. Okay. Great. A minute, 40 seconds. Well, let's wait. Okay, we could try and get the bonus on this contract. I'm not sure it's gonna work out. How long does it take to synth Moreau? 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Okay, let's assume it's fine then. So I don't want the welfare specialist to do anything here because we want to try and get this hatch ASAP. We're going to need some luck on this Morose clutch, I think, for this to work. Okay. You know what? That might do it. 5 that are not skittish might do it. It gets us to 36. I don't think it does because we're not going to get all those Cosmos. We'll have to get a third clutch of something. Yeah, there's no way we can get that in 4 minutes. Yeah, 4. It's 9. That gets us to 40. Well, at that point, I think we just wait. We'll get U-Tyrannus to finish it up. Speaking of. $500K. 570 for the dig. I think we just had a storm, so I think we can go down to $4,000 and it's fine. Totally fine. That's a lot of money, actually. Holy shit. Especially considering I'm just taking a picture of some bushes.
The essence of that dinosaur. Nice job.
We're essentially financing all of the storm damage off of just some fucking pictures here. OnlyFans for Dinosaurs is paying for all the damage we take in the park. Alright, well, yeah, we'll get the Cosmos out and just keep working on UD. The contract is a wash, I think. Well, is it 47 seconds? Yeah, it's... I don't think we can do it. No. Next batch of fossils. We got at least 1 UT and some amber and a whole bunch of not UT stuff. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to keep going back and fighting through all of the little Sino fossils that keep getting in the way. Not really surprising that it would play out that way. I went ahead and put in the viewing gallery here. Adds a little bit to visibility. Less than I was actually kind of hoping. I could try sliding it back a little bit more, but it doesn't really achieve that much. I guess I also got to make sure that the feeders are within range of this. I want multiple feeders and I want them spread around because I really don't want to like put in extra water. But I need to make sure that the Moros don't die in a panic when we put in the Oh, I never actually elevated this little bit of rock. When we put in the UTs, Shoot, what's the name of the Pokemon? Why am I drawing a blank? Tyrant evolves into Tyrantrum. That's it, Tyrantrum. I remember Pokemon. Yeah, there we go. Okay, rabies is dealt with. Great. Fossils, great. Oh, the Chasmos. Okay, the Chasmos are good. Moros are good. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we'll wait and check out these Ixian fossils here in 10 seconds. 1 second. It was never going to be 10 seconds by the time I finish saying it, and because of the accelerated time. I should have done the geneticist, because we're going to have to do 2 batches, and they'll both rest. So we'll be waiting for the geneticist to come back. It doesn't really matter. Alright, well, I'll process all this off screen. Alright, we can set up our Utyrannus. Maybe hatch, maybe not. Gambia, Lithobates for the main one. We'll do social lifespan. Yeah, I think we want just 4 of these. We'll have 2 clutches. Batch size is 5. I think we can risk the needy large appetite here a little bit, maybe. You know what? No. Let's get rid of the large appetite because we can't control the needy. Let's try that. 600k. We might as well get this processed at least. We should have a storm coming in here. Yeah. There it is. I thought I heard the bark, so... and Mount Moon is kind of set up there, so this is Mount Moon in the back, basically. And the caves that go into it. That's the concept we're going with here, at least. And these are just other unassociated mountains, I guess. It's fine. Who's sick where? You. Okay, quick damage check. Fences are looking good. You can go fix that up real quick. Is this not in range of the medical team? No, they're there. They're taking care of it. All right, Utyrannus eggs. Long lived, long lived, long lived. Well, that's our 3 normal ones. $3 million to hatch that. Holy smokes. Okay. So we're gonna need like 4 million to hatch. Why don't we just get the right clutch together to synth? Mangrove Pulcrana for the shiny. So we'll synth this batch, find out if we get the social one or not. And if we don't get it in that batch, the plan will be to hatch the first 3 and see what the environmental need looks like. Decide if we really need to fish for the proper alpha for the 4th. I think that'll be how we do it. Okay, and then after that's done... Well, we could... I don't know if we want to do the research for what's coming up. Is it worth doing social needy? I don't think so. Alright, we'll wait and see then. That's the plan. We can at least talk about the next plan here. So, the next thing to do is to get Cerulean City in. And to work on a Cerulean Cave enclosure. The plan for that is Allosaurus as a stand-in for Haxorus, the axe-jawed dragon Pokemon. It makes sense. Haxorus does have a very dinosaur vibe and not very much of a dragon vibe, so the whole axe bite Allosaurus meme thing makes that feel like the dinosaur it's supposed to be. So that's what we're going to do, is have it in as Allosaurus. Also, Haxorus is one of my favorite later gen Pokemon, for sure. Probably, I don't know, top 10 or something for me, maybe, in general. Love me some Haxorus. Almost enough money. Storm Inbound. Thick Morose, too, because of the feeder, which is pretty far from everything else. So there's some good opportunities here for some chaos. Okay, feeder's cleaned. Let's get the Jeep, actually, back to work. We finished the contract by putting in more Dilophosaurs. We were actually able to pretty safely fit another 3 Dilos in here. So that's how we got that done. Because the UTs were going to take too long. We're just sitting on a contract that was going unfinished. Alright, Salmonella resolved. This is the next route and the start of the next enclosure, which is going to be Cerulean Cave.
Money and logistics make the world go round.
Oh, well, that's not happening. Yeah, I figured that could be a problem to run into.
More dinosaurs. Or so they tell me. Let's incubate and release some more and see what happens. And if anything goes wrong, we never had this little talk. Comprende?
Yeah, so might be a good idea to put an amenity in up here. So we can go ahead and grab you, little staff center. Let's just let's put you in Pewter City for a moment. We'll put the staff center in Cerulean City when it's built proper. For now, let's just get it out of here. But then we'll need to figure out the plan for an amenity. So, only room for 1. Can pretty much go in back there. So, it looks like drinks is the worst, which makes sense. That's what I kind of expected to be the worst. So we'll just go ahead and put in a new drinks. Which is not profitable initially. Which is not surprising. We'll shutter it. But it will be when the Utah Rennis get in. We'll just get rid of this because it can't be done. Size of the largest territory population. We could make this morose. Amenities are free, though. We'll do the amenity contract.
The park needs support facilities like new...
Medium drink. Wait, this was... Oh, what? Why does this show as shopping? Oh, wait a second. Look at this. The icons are flipped. Drinks is the shopping, and shopping is the drinks icon. Holy shit. When did that happen? Yeah, they're all like that. When did that happen? Is that every amenity, only the mediums? Has it always been that way? Did it only become that way? I am... Huh. How about that? That's got to be a new issue. There's no way I've put all the hours in this game I have and never noticed this. This has to have been something that cropped up in like the last update, right? Let me know if you've noticed this issue. Let me know when you first noticed it in the comments.
Buildings,
Very curious.
Restaurants, shops.
Okay, $3 million bucks. Let's go. Let's get this. We grab the 3 regular boys here. Get them
Pit
out.
Stops, and I don't mean the kind for race cars.
We can just, yeah, we could leave that deactivated, I guess. I was going to say we could leave that turned on, but I already toggled
Change
it,
is
so
coming,
whatever.
and you've helped to facilitate it with your excellent work.
All right. And we actually have enough money to deal with the storm, too, if that happens. I actually missed that our amenities shifted immensely at some point. So we've actually been running with really poor setup here for a little bit. I guess that one actually still makes sense with ice slushies. So we're getting these fixed up. I guess it's just the bottom 3 that were problematic. No config, no config, no config. Yeah. Okay. Well, that'll boost ratings. Plus this one getting turned on here with the Uteranus inbound will also boost ratings. Hopefully this hits 2.5. Then we can switch to large. Which I think we'll just do to improve everything. I guess we'll take a look at the ratings and see if it really merits it. Maybe we'll do it piecemeal. All right, so there's our Tyrantrum. So the reason I did Uteranus' Tyrantrum is Tyrantrum has like a feathered aesthetic on it a little bit, kind of like a collar, really. And there's other Pokemon that can be Tyrannosaurus. So even though it is the Tyrannosaurus Pokemon, the most Tyrannosaurus Pokemon, it still makes sense to be a Uteranus, I think. Plus, it's a chance for us to use a Uteranus, which is fancy and new and awesome. I will point out that Tyrantrum does actually correctly have 2 fingers for being a Tyrannosaurus, and this Uteranus as a Tyrannosauroid has 3 fingers. Probably the biggest discrepancy, but I think it's a good compromise. And yeah, this is a nice like red with some kind of stripes, so that's pretty good match I think for the Tyrantrum. It's also got the hornlets too are another point to bring up. The Tyrantrum Pokemon has like these spikes coming off of its head, kind of in a crown, to, you know, live up to the king title. And so having kind of golden horns matches kind of the crown aesthetic of Tyrantrum, which is not something you can do with the Tyrannosaurus model. So that's another reason to use this one, is it just works out better. You even get like embellishments on the tail. In the case of Tyrantrum, it looks more like spikes, but yeah. Okay, we might need more forest. I wasn't counting on that, actually. These guys have a bit of a forest need. So there is another option for how to make their enclosure better, both in terms of their environmental needs, it's looking like it's going to be a thing, and in terms of potential panic on the Morose. And that's so that we can expand it over into the Cerulean Cave area, which we might do. This isn't that bad. I think I'd like to see if we get a social one in, if we can get this close enough to make it work. Because we can add a few more trees without really disrupting the feel of the enclosure. I'm also curious right now to see how the Morose are doing. Do they not panic? Wait, they don't get panicked by the Uteranus. Did they fix some of the large carnivore panic? Or is this like something fairly unique to Uteranus? Because last time we used these with a large carnivore, they panicked as shit, like panicked the shit and back, but that must have been before last update. Oh, that's huge. If you can actually use the small carnivores with the large ones again without panic being a big issue, that's so good. skittish then doesn't matter actually for the Utahs. Oh, the other thing we could try to do is get humble on these dudes. Let's think about that. Wait, we have humble. Really? Where the wait, what? Where? Group. Cross species. Wait, where's humble? Oh, it's up here. Yeah, okay. So something unlocked that automatically. Okay. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna try for the alpha. Let's do 50-50, 25 on lifespan still. Or we could just not do lifespan on the shiny and just get rid of that. Let's do that. Mangrove should be the shiny, right? Yep. All right. And then that means this batch we can just dump into the omelet processing machine. Okay. And I'll just synth these until we get one that works. We'll try to get the existing pack to work. Yeah. Also, Storm Inbound. So before that hits, a little bit of looking at ratings here. So, drinks are great. Everything else sucks. Amenities do need reconfiguration. We did hit 2.5, I'm pretty sure, on rating. All other ratings are 100%. So, rather than redo the amenities, let's make the upgrade to large, or at least make a piecemeal upgrade to large. Actually, I think we'll just try larges in general. So let's do the research for that during the storm. This is still the first batch. This is almost immediately after I paused. A classic moment, pause the recording, go back to the game, then a storm hits, and it's just like, oh, well, shit. Here we go again. All right, did we luck out and get the alpha? Humble social. Yeah, that'll work. All right, one of you. We have $1 million already. Let's just go. All right, there we go. Oh, shit. Are they gonna panic? No, 10% drop from the storm, not 20, so we're fine. Oh god. Turn back. Get that. I don't care about that. Go. Don't you dare go through that gate. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, other gate damage. I don't see too much. Just this one. Alright, cool. Okay. Good job. Yeah, then if we put in large amenities, we can finalize like the town layouts too, which will be nice. So let's do that.
I'll get.
Okay, so that was, what was that? Food, drinks. Oops. Ah! Click the right button, me. Large amenity, drinks. Does not fit. Both the path in back and to the side is not big enough. So let's just delete all of this right away. And come back to it after we get this spaced out. How should we do this? If we do... No, that's not very good. Yeah, I think doing like kefir and then like a fish tank is actually the best way to set this up.
Pests can be as different as our
Surprised that's only
dinosaurs.
pulling that many
They want
people.
amenities.
There's probably a good argument for having not upgraded these. But I don't want to not. So it's happening. Is that going to not? Oh, there we go. Perfect. I was going to say, is that going to not connect up the way I want it to? I'm going to... No, let's not put that in there. Yeah, let's do this. The toys is probably better here. I think some renditions of Cerulean City do have a path between these buildings. Let's do that. We won't connect it up in the back. We'll do that. Just because it'll look better with the spacing kind of being consistent, I think, in terms of the path's positioning. This was just burgers and fries. Wait, what the fuck? Burgers and fries has orange. Because if you go to cheap burgers, you lose the orange. Holy shit. But it's less than donuts has? It's the smallest amount of orange. What the fuck? That's so weird. Why is it a thing? It's even got less white than churros. Wait, but it's got green. Look at that. Burgers and fries is white, orange, green. It's the same as donuts. It's donuts, but it's less orange and less green? What the fuck? How in the fuck is that true? Frontier, what have you done? Burgers and fries is nonsense. That's so weird. I've also never noticed that. I wonder if that was always set up that way or not. Well, anyway. Okay. We're not going to actually put that path in. I just want to make sure we can get it in there like that. Perfect. Okay, so that's all good to go. Except for, of course, the bathroom. That's not a bathroom, that's a shelter. I know what a bathroom looks like. Bathroom right there. Okay, Cerulean City's basically finalized. Let's set up large up here. So this was food. Actually, forget which one is on the top branch now. I should have done them one at a time. It doesn't really matter. 778. It should be drinks. Yeah, definitely drinks. I think we'll place this out a little bit on the branch to mimic kind of the positioning of that one. Where there's this little pip on the end, kind of. Don't actually remember what the intention was, but I don't want to reference back to more pictures and spend a bunch more time trying to decide on designs. Now I'm curious about some of these other ones. Yep, look at artwork. Artwork actually boosts everything by a little bit. I'll be damned. That's so weird. So there's like a little bit of a bonus to... Maybe it's only the 1 pip ones? I think that's what it is. I think the 1 pip base ones here have tiny amounts of everything. So these are actually universal. But they almost never matter because it's such a little bit that it almost never comes out. I bet you it's always been that way and I've never noticed it. Because it almost never matters. That's crazy. I don't know why there's so much extra little variance with these upgrades than they describe. Like, some of them affect capacity. Some of them have differences in terms of the amount of expense they generate. And none of that's explained in-game or even in the tooltips. You can only notice it by experimentation. And it's just strange that it works out that way.
That cater to their interests.
Okay, amenity coverage is certainly interesting there. I guess it's largely because of this guy still being over here. Still kind of sucks that there's no way to get the rest of them up that high. They're just too far away from where the appeal's being generated now. Which is not surprising in any way. I mean, basically knew that was going to be how it worked out. Should just be more Kefir. Alright, well, let's get the shiny out. Ranchrum. All right, then we have 600K, so let's look at the next project. So you take a rest. Let's get the Allosaurus research done, I think, then. Yeah. So we'll do Allo, and then I think after that we want to do probably... Yeah, our next herbivore section, I think. Focus back on herbivores for a bit. Or we could do Victory Road and do another carnivore. That might be better, because if we do Victory Road, that's going to sort out the shops. Maybe we do Haxorus and Victory Road, Allosaurus.
Delivery complete.
Rabies. MVU's on the way. We'll have to wait for the dominance to get sorted out here, too. We could try and cheese it. Oh, there's our shiny Tyrantrum. If we do Tracheo, just finish it off crooked just to get it built. Yeah, let's encourage some dominance changes here. Ooh, rabies inoculation. Yes, please. Oh, the other inoculation's available too as well. 796. What does it cost to go get aloe? 11 logistics and a bunch of money. Yeah. Right. We can do training to get another staff center. We don't have the logistics points to distribute to it. At that point, maybe we just try to hire another person, like logistics. Honestly, even like an altruistic. If we pick up this altruistic with 3 logistics, $16 for that. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 on 4. Can we do 4? Yes. So that allows us to do staff upgrades when we want to. And with the aloe, that is 11 and 11, which allows us to do that. 12. All right. I'll take the altruistic as a rollover. Yeah, undiagnosed ailment is going to be territory issues. Please make you the alpha. That'd be great. Come on, you could do it. You could do it, you shits. Okay, wrong one. It's you. So we get it down to just 2. I feel like that's the best odds for them to fight as well. So we'll move the other one over here and sedate it. Try and do that. Okay, well, we'll let this go off screen. Okay, we've sorted the Utyrannus out. We got the correct alpha, and we got the environment sorted out with just enough trees in here for this to work. If they did have a fight after all of them were brought back in, I'm a little concerned they might do more dominance fights and might switch off of the current alpha being the one I want. But the pen does work. We can always put in more trees if we decide that's the trick to get it to be a little more consistent. I'm going to leave the 3 carnivore feeders in here because I'm still worried about the Morose starving to death, even without panic, because they're just prone to that. Storm is rolling in as well. The disease is over, the common cold. We got through that by fixing the stuff, the environmental issues. I think, so with the other issue with these will be patched up by Cerulean City when we put that in. Which maybe I should get done soon here. Maybe to end this episode. Let's let the storm run here. Okay, that's all that taken care of. Let's get the shelter closed. We have our first batch of Allosaurus fossils. Also, we have other stuff to process from before that I've never cleaned out of here. Yeah, let's just start optimizing this and clearing its space. Yeah, so we're going to put in, I think we will do what I described, putting the Allosaurus in Victory Road, at least for now. So we can work on that. I also think we should get Cerulean City started at least, so I'm going to do that. And we'll check it out at the end of this episode. Okay, there's another batch of fossils, and there's the start of Cerulean City. We've got our other two amenities we need to pair up with this drinks. Unfortunately, the food is just a little bit too far away to count for over here. I'm not sure if there's any compromise I'm willing to make on that, because the position of it matches the Pokemon Mart in Cerulean City, and I don't really want to mess that up. Cerulean City has a ton of buildings, so we got a lot of space to put other stuff in here as well. I haven't fully decided, honestly, what the other buildings are going to be. Definitely staff centers can go here. When we get to Saffron, we're going to have so much stuff, it's going to be kind of weird to position. In fact, I had placed the bathroom and the bunker in Cerulean City as actual building placements. And in the same, by the same token, I removed the, wow, there's like a really weird green patch there where that building used to be. Why is that? Ah, that's because it's ornamental shrubs. Sure. But yeah, by the same token, I moved this hotel out of here and made this a bunker now. So I think what we'll do is we'll try to have the bunkers and possibly even the restrooms be actual building placements wherever we can. Yeah, we'll do that. And then beyond that, well, we'll see what else we can do in terms of other buildings. So let's grab the staff center. Wait, where's my... Oh yeah, there's this one here, which is staying because that's a route building. That's special. Yeah. We could make that something else. That could be a bunker. Oh, there's even a bunker right there. Okay, yeah, let's put both of these staff buildings in Cerulean City. Let's put them up here. So there's basically two buildings that go like right here. And this is 1, 2. If we go 1, 2, that, well, the path should come up directly like behind the Pokemon Mart. Yeah, let's put these here. Just thinking about spacing of other things here with these buildings. Yeah. So 1, and then number 2 will be this one. So this pair of buildings is staff centers, which kind of works, because they're like identical buildings that like share a backyard. So having them just be the paired staff centers kind of works. And then essentially the path should just come up like right next to them. I think... I mean, it should basically be roughly the center of town, too. So I think it should really come up more over here, which I think I'm fine with. And then I think the position of the water back here can be cut down a little bit. Gets us a little bit more space. And then essentially, yeah, this pen goes up somewhere like that for the Cerulean Cave enclosure. We need somewhere to be a viewing gallery too. Maybe we put the viewing gallery in back here. Oh, we could try remote viewing galleries too. There's not a good justification for the placement of the building though. I could have these be viewing towers. Or viewing galleries even. One viewing gallery, one viewing tower. And then we do these buildings elsewhere. That might be a thing to do. Anyway, I'm going to definitely put a second hotel in here. Right away. That's, a second large hotel. Oops, I clicked small twice. Oh, because I don't have the money for the large and it's marked out red. Of course, yes. Yeah, we're playing a dangerous game here by burning all our money reorganizing stuff, but you know, it's fine. Probably. This one goes up where the hotel was. %. Is that actually true? Probably not. It actually is. This one's just unhappy. Oh, but then there's red down there, too. Awkward. Okay, well, I guess we'll end up putting one in maybe further down. Let's try it over here. See if that can be close enough to make a better difference on at least that one section. Yeah, so that's not red anymore there. Now they just need their own shelter over here. Okay. So there's that. Food's the only one that's bad. Accommodation rating is bad too. But that's because we haven't put in the second hotel yet. Also, the hotel's going to help with visibility on the Cerulean Cave enclosure, which is nice. Yeah, I'm thinking we use those buildings differently. We put them in a different spot. I'm going to do that. Let's look at our fossils. That actually might finance some of this. Yeah, 130, 40. I mean, not really, but sort of. Also, surprised this batch even got delivered with how overcrowded this slot is. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm going to finish sorting this out. Okay, let's wrap up here for today. We did rabies inoculation. We're knocking out the final inoculation here, which is the tuberculosis one. We're still processing those Allosaurus fossils we have brought in. Cerulean City has been redesigned a little bit, but I think this is a pretty good layout for the city. We got some hedges put in here. We've got spots for 2. Something to provide viewing. I haven't decided fully what it's going to be yet. And then we've got kind of the exits from the city laid out here where they'll be in the future. I had to put in a few more restrooms and bunkers to get everything in here to be 100%, but everything's looking pretty good. Oh, we can adjust this little fence area here too to make it a little bit bigger because now we have this bunker in here instead of the staff building, which was a little larger. Hold on, let's do this. I wonder if this is okay. It's the same fence. You can tell the signs. Also, I can't actually snap to that in a spot that doesn't slide weird. Okay, there maybe, please. Thank you. Okay, and that can go down there, and then hopefully that can. Beautiful. That was weird, but it worked. Somehow that's straight. Not sure how that happened. It's fine. Okay. Great. And then we can clear out that and open up a little more space in that pen. Just the tiniest more space if they need it. All right. So where does this leave us? Everything here is great. Everybody is still happy and having fun. So the Allosaurus is the next thing we're going to put in. We're going to put that in, I think, on Victory Road. And then we'll work on another carnivore for Cerulean Cavern. Where do I... So, You know what? I'll decide between episodes which one goes in there, but that's the plan.